is Jacksepticeye, and a special delivery came today. Something that I almost missed a couple of times, and it's actually spoiled by the title and the freaking thumbnail of the video. So I'm just going to get into it and show it. It's this. God, it's so fucking heavy. It's this. It's the diamond play button from YouTube, which is so cool. Finally. Because, well, I'm not saying like finally. Yes, I deserve this. Finally, it's here in my hands. But because they tried to send it to me a bunch of times, and they told me like a month and a half ago that it was being sent out, and I was like, okay, that'll arrive in about 3 weeks, because from America. And then they tried to send it a bunch of times when I was at PAX, and they emailed me and they're like, you're gonna miss this if you're not here to collect it. Can you be at home? And I was like, sorry, I got delayed in fucking Boston for a whole day, not my fault. Anyway, here it is. It's still in the plastic though, so I apologize for that. Let's get it out. I just took off the thing off the top of it so far. I didn't take it out of the plastic yet and see it up close, because they just magnetize fingerprints all over them. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh my god. Look at it, it's so shiny. Holy shit. My god, yeah. Oh, it's so fucking heavy. I weighed it in the box, in the scale in my bathroom, because everyone always asks, like, how heavy is it? Because everyone says how heavy it is. It's 6 kilos. 6 kilograms. So if you have something that's 6 kilograms in your house, pick that up, and that's how heavy this thing is. Just on its own. Look at it! Oh, there's stuff written on the back! It says... Jacksepticeye, congratulations for surpassing 10 million subscribers. Or something like that, right? God. You'd be a fucking weightlifter to lift this thing all over the place. Good lord, yeah, it has fingerprints all over it already. But it does come with a fancy schmancy microfiber cloth. Thank you. Society Awards. What does this say? A certificate of authenticity. I needed one of those. I didn't know how authentic this was going to be. Care for your award. We ask that you treat your Society Awards original as you might a fine piece of art. Of course I'm going to treat it well. What do you think I'm going to do? Use it as a fucking doorstop? Throw it into my bathtub or something? Treat it nicely. It's so shiny. And my face is all distorted. It's like I'm looking at it as a fly. You can see all the distortions in the different thing. Can you see the actual like camera in it? You can see the light kind of. It's really, really pretty. Thank you, YouTube, for this. This is a really cool thing. Actually, I should be thanking you guys as well for getting the channel to such a degree that these types of things are shipped out to YouTubers. Like, holy shit. Because it used to be a thing that they had the 100k plaque. When you reach 100k subscribers, it's actually down here. When you reach 100k subscribers, they sent you the little silver play button, and then when you reach a million subscribers, they sent you the gold one, which was fucking big giant case, and then they decided to change it up for 10 million and send out these buttons on their own, so no frame or anything. And they're really, really cool. I really like them. They're nice and neat, but again, like, where do you put this? I'm not gonna like put it on the shelf or something, because then it looks like I'm a pretentious asshole if I have this in the background all the time, trying to show it off. Don't get me wrong, I am absolutely incredibly grateful for something like this. Like, just to see how far the channel has come from nothing to 10 million, like, getting the little small silver one was a big deal to me for 100k subscribers, and I was absolutely blown away by that. To think that the channel got 100,000 subscribers, then 1 million happened, and the gold one came, and I was like, this is just obnoxious. Like, how? Why? When? And now the channel's at 12 million. And you're getting stuff like this for surpassing 10 million. Like, seriously, thank you. That is absolutely incredible. And I never ever once thought in my wildest dreams that the channel would get that far. I'm not really much of like an awards kind of guy. Well, this is a reward, not an award. I didn't win anything. But just these types of commemorations for some sort of accomplishment or something, I'm usually not that into them because they're like a very vain thing, especially like awards shows and everything. They're flattering and everything, but at the same time, I'm always like, well, like, I don't need these things. Like, I don't need rewards. I don't need awards. I don't need anything like that to keep doing YouTube the way I am. All I need is the people who watch the content and hopefully that they're happy with it. But at the same time, I am incredibly grateful. I am so beyond grateful for these types of things that as sort of like milestones in the channel to see... Again, to see how far something has come, to see it come from nothing to grow into something so huge and so way beyond me and become just a thing for the people at this point, that it blows my mind all the time. Seriously. And yet, again, they tried to send this to me when I was at PAX, and then I got an email when I was on the plane like out from Seattle, and then of course my flight was delayed coming out of Seattle or coming out of Boston to go home, and they were just like, yeah, if you're not here tomorrow, they're going to send that back to America. And I was like, wait, what am I supposed to do? I can't get home. So I thankfully I got in touch with them and was able to get it, and it only arrived like an hour ago. This is as much yours as it is mine. I mean, I know it's sent to me and it's in my house and technically it belongs to me or whatever, but like this. There's 10 million written on the back of this. Like, that's not me. I'm not 10 million. Am I 10 million people? No, I'm not. That's you. So, again, this is as much yours as it is mine. If I could break off 10 million chunks of it and give it to 10 million subscribers, I really, really would. Because, I don't know, I appreciate the shit out of you guys. I appreciate everyone who watches all the time. And just the fact that you're here every day watching the content all the time when you're so committed and you're so dedicated. And like doing the panel at PAX, and I came off and people telling me I don't say this to blow smoke up your ass either. I don't do this to like give the community an ego or anything or give it like a confidence boost because it doesn't need it. But when I came off the panel or came off a signing or something, everyone at like the network or at Revel Mode or Maker or something always turned to me and they're like, your community is like so nice. And they genuinely meant it as well. Again, they weren't trying to like butter me up or anything either. They genuinely meant it when they said that your community is so nice. They were always like, the people who watch your content are just so nice all the time. Whenever we interact with them or whenever we post stuff, your community is always so nice and involving and engaged. And they always get in on part of like whatever's going on. And they were saying that you guys asked like really good questions and everything. And this is the stuff that I've been saying for ages. I've always been saying to you guys that you're amazing and you're awesome. And I'm so flattered to like be part of this community and to have it like revolve around the Jacksepticeye name and everything. But to hear other people say it as well, I'm like, yes! Thank you! That's what I said to them ages ago! It's like I say something to you and you're like, oh no, Jack, it's fine, you're just saying that. And then whenever somebody else says it, I'm like, see! It's not just me, they said it as well! It came with a letter as well. A very nice letter. So I'm gonna read this word for word. It said, Dear Jacksepticeye. Well, it says, Dear Jacksepticeye! It's all in caps. At 100,000 we thought, not bad. That's a healthy new channel. Really? 100k is considered not bad now? 100k is still a lot of people. It's funny how YouTube went from that, like, getting 1 million subscribers was like, holy god, no one has ever done this before. And now it's like giving out rewards for, like, dozens of channels that have 10 million subscribers, and 100k is considered not bad. At 1 million we thought, wow, this creator's got something pretty awesome going on. It's more than that! It's fucking phenomenal to still get 1 million subscribers, but 10 million? At this point, we're actually scratching our heads. How the heck did you do that? 10 million subscribers isn't just a lot of people, it's more than the entire population of New York City. Holy fuck. Really? I thought New York would have like 15 million in it, or 20 million. Oh god, that's scary. The fact is, you're no longer just a great channel, you're a movement. You've clearly touched a nerve in the world, and you've found a legion of fans who expect and receive great things from you. We hope you'll accept this diamond play button as a woefully inadequate token of our appreciation and our respect for what you've accomplished. You amaze us and inspire us every day. Keep it coming. Sincerely, Susan Wojcicki, CEO, YouTube. As if you didn't need to blow smoke up YouTubers' asses anymore already. Some YouTubers look at that and go, I am a movement! I am fantastic, Jesus! But seriously, thank you. That's... I know you mean well with letters like that, but the wording sometimes is a bit off. And I don't want to, I don't want it to make it seem like I'm ungrateful or think that I'm, like, better than this type of stuff. I'm really not. If anything, I don't think I deserve this at all. It's like, at 1 million, we thought this creator's got something pretty awesome going on. It's like, no, 1 million is still fucking phenomenal. 100k is still really, really damn good. Don't try and discourage people. But just sitting here and having it, oh god. Rock solid. Well, of course it's not hollow, it weighs 6 kilos. But sitting here and like reading that and remembering what it was to hit 100k, to hit 1 million, to hit 10 million, all those types of things, and just reflecting on what the channel was and what it's become, like, thank you. Seriously, like, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here watching the content, but you are. Like, you're all here all the time, every day, no matter what time of day I go on Twitter or Tumblr, or post something on Instagram, or put out a video on YouTube. There's always somebody there to interact with that content. And that is, shut up, phone! That is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so incredibly lucky. It's things like these that, like, you can get so wrapped up in numbers, you can get so wrapped up in what the channel is and float away and forget everything that you started for and all the morals that you started with. And you can just float away into the ethos and become one with YouTube if you want. But I don't know, like, putting up content and having all of you there all the time and giving me feedback and just talking to me and interacting with me constantly on a never-ending basis just really keeps things in perspective. It really keeps me grounded, and going to conventions and seeing all the people face to face is the best thing ever, because it reminds you that, like, a 10 million subscriber plaque, like you get this for 10 million, but when you sit down and you actually think that 10 million individual people actually sat down and clicked that subscribe button on your channel, 12 million at this point, is just way beyond comprehension. It's so far beyond comprehension, and that's why people forget about it, and they forget what it is to actually have that many subscribers, because those are numbers that the human brain just can't fathom. You can't fathom what it is to see 10 million people all in one place. So you kind of forget that they're all individual people. And I never want to forget that. I don't want it to feel like I'm saying thank you just because I think that's what you want to hear, or that it's some just some hollow words or empty promises or anything like that, because I really stand by and mean whatever I say whenever I do these types of videos, and I don't do them often enough anymore. I used to do vlogs very frequently where I opened up about stuff. If stuff bothered me, I talk about them. But I don't know, just so much stuff goes on YouTube these days that I kind of clamp down on those things. And I feel like it's not fair, because I should still be as open as I've always been. I am a very open person, a very inviting, warm person, and I open up a lot about my life and everything, but there's sometimes when I like advert myself from saying certain things because, I don't know, I'm afraid about how it's going to be taken, but I need to just be honest. I also don't want it to feel like I think that I'm better than you, or that we're not on equal footing, or that I don't respect you, or anything like that. Like, I want it to be a mutual respect thing. As I've always said, I want to keep this intimate between me and you guys. That it's like nothing has changed. Nothing, even after 10 million, 12 million, even after whatever million the channel ever gets, that nothing changes between us. That it's always going to be an honest, open thing. And I don't want you guys to think that you're better than others either. I've seen communities grow and then they think they're better than some other communities or something like that. I don't want to see that either. It hasn't happened. And I'm really, really happy about that. And I don't ever want it to happen, because I don't want to see the community tear itself apart as well as tear other communities apart, or let other communities tear this one apart. I want us to just stay happy, healthy, strong, friendly, like, just be nice to one another. It's not that hard a thing to do. I love doing YouTube. I have so much fun doing it, and I hope you guys have fun watching. And that's what it's always been about. Just putting smiles on people's faces, making people laugh, making people feel like they're part of some bigger thing that they can go along with and feel like they're involved in something and feel like they belong somewhere. Instead of, like, getting egos or thinking that you're better than somebody else. Like, let's never do that. Let's pinky promise to never do that. Let's just stay us and have fun and smile and be happy. Okay? Deal? Yes, deal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss, and high fives all round. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video! First thing that you see in your room, camera. What would you do if you had a clone? Try to take over the world! Probably just record a lot of video. Do you like artichokes? No, but I do like the choke art. God, I could do weight training with this thing. Fucking hell.